Hold on, hold on, hold on. Wait a minute. This that new intro. Let's get it! What's up, super crew? It's me, Super JJo13, back with you again, and today, well, it's not a story time, it's not any gameplay, but today I just wanted to talk about something that looked really freaking cool. Okay, we all know the Power Rangers game that came out back in 2017. So there was supposed to be a game that started in development in 2016, the year prior to the movie. I think it was going to be something cool. If you know about the Gotham Knights game that's coming out next year, it was going to be something like that. It was going to have Arkham, Batman Arkham style combat and everything. And I really just wanted to talk about it because I feel like this game would have been something crazy. I would have totally played it on the channel because it just looked so cool. Let's see. Let me scoot over a little bit. Scoot over this way a little bit so I can put some pictures up right here. So I can put some pictures up right here of what I'm looking at. So this first picture is of the Red Ranger with a T-Rex. Now, obviously we know that the Power Rangers, they have dinosaurs as Zords, but Power Rangers is a cool franchise, and this game would have looked if you see this right here, this would have looked so cool. I feel like it would have been crazy if you could use the T-Rex. You could hop in it and as a power up or something, or kind of like how Batman had his Batmobile in Arkham Knight. That would have been pretty cool. The design is really classical, and it's a more armored version of Jason or the Red Ranger. I really think I really like the more armored versions of the Power Rangers. That's more practical, because if you think about it, if the Power Rangers are fighting these beings from distant universes that have technology that we don't have, they're not going to be fighting in spandex suits. And the T-Rex looks crazy, bro. The T-Rex is so awesome. They would have had flame breath, kind of like Grimlock from Transformers. That would have been crazy. I think that would have been really cool. And we have the 6 Power Rangers here, all looking freaking awesome. So you have the Green Ranger, Red Ranger, Pink Ranger, Blue, Black, and Yellow Ranger. So I'm assuming this would have just been the lineup for the game, and I'm digging it. 6 Rangers, that's pretty cool. Green Ranger, that's pretty freaking cool. I do like I've already said my piece on how I like their costumes. They're really cool. The armor looks are really cool. It makes sense for them to be wearing armor. They're gonna be fighting aliens from outer space. It makes sense. And it's kind of, it doesn't stray too far from what we know from the first show that came out back in the 80s or something. They stick pretty close to what they originally looked like, but they're just kind of armored up now, which I can respect. They got the diamonds on the front, and Green Ranger has his little samurai looking shoulder plates going on. I think that's pretty cool. I think if I were to play this game, I'd be using Red Ranger and Blue Ranger, because those are my favorite ones. Mainly just Blue Ranger, because he's my favorite character. So we got more concept art of, I think this is Green Ranger right here, of him without the visor plate and without the mouth plate, and then without just the face plate entirely. These are kind of just different looks for him, I'm assuming. And then these are actually different designs. It's a little different from what we saw before. I do like them still, but I feel like the ones back on this other picture, I feel like these are the designs if I were creating them, I'd totally go with. And they have their cool alien swords, alien knives. And I think this is the White Ranger right here, Silver Ranger. Silver Ranger, you can't have White Ranger. This is the Silver Ranger. I don't really know a whole lot about the Silver Ranger, frankly. I don't really watch a whole lot of Power Rangers. But it looks cool. It looks freaking awesome. I think I would have gone with this first one right here. This one kind of looks too much who am I thinking about? Oh no, yeah, RoboCop. And so here we got Red Ranger's T-Rex again. Again, it's just kind of like a scale comparison, and as you can see, bro, the T-Rexes or the Dinobots would have been freaking massive, as you can see by the comparison. But I think this would have been pretty cool as well. Again, we have another more concept of Red Ranger, the Black Ranger. The Black Ranger would have had like a hammer, which would have been pretty cool, you know, to change up their kind of like fighting styles, to not make them so similar. Black Ranger having a hammer, that would have been freaking awesome. So that's cool. So yeah, this is Red Ranger's, like, this is crazy, bro. I like the power sword. You have 3 different versions of the power sword. This is 3 different versions of the Green Ranger's power swords right here. And then you have the guns, and I really do like that the guns would kind of be like connected to their hands instead of like them holding like a rifle. Them out here with like an AR-15 or something. But I kind of like this more alien-like, how they have this kind of like hand-connected gun going on. But they also kind of did this in Fall of Cybertron as well. You know, whenever they would transform their hands, which Fall of Cybertron, I actually have the game. I still have the game, you know, if y'all want to see me play it. I have it on PS3. In that game, their hands basically turn into the guns, which gives it a more alien-like tech instead of them like holding a gun or anything. And I really like that look, how their hands turn into guns. But you also have more daggers down here and stuff like that. And you got Goldar. He was in the Power Rangers movie if you watched it. You got Goldar up here. I mean, I kind of would totally go with the more beefy looking version of Goldar, because I mean, he's supposed to look menacing. This version looks more like, I don't know, one of those winged bats from freaking Wizard of Oz or whatever. Those the flying monkeys or whatever they were. You got more concept art of the Red Ranger, and I like this. I totally wouldn't go with the one on the right. I totally stick more classic but armored, kind of like the one on the left. That one's cool. And I like how their faceplates can come down, like the visor can come down, and then the actual mouth plate can come down. That's really cool. And so I don't know who this is. I don't know who this guy is. I have no clue who he is. I'm not like a Power Rangers like mega fan, so I don't really know a lot of their villains. I only know Rita. That's about it. But this guy seems to be, I don't know, a really big bad or something. But you got the Black Ranger and the Red Ranger heading off against him with his staff and his horns and everything. This dude looks like a Destiny raid boss. But yeah, that's pretty much all the concepts. I really just wanted to talk about this game because it would have been something great that would have came out back in like 2016 or 2017. I think this game, I'm not sure if it was supposed to come out in 2016 or 2017. So I think it was supposed to come out in 2016, or maybe it was starting up in 2016, because these are only concept arts. And since they only got out concept arts, I'm assuming that it probably started up in 2016 with the concept arts. And it would have came out like after the movie, like a year after the movie maybe. But that would have been totally cool. And I really just wanted to talk about it because it was a missed opportunity. And you're wondering, like, you know, why did they cancel it? Well, you know, budgetary reasons. The movie that they made in 2017 didn't do so good, so the game kind of faltered from that, I'm assuming. Yeah, they just money-wise didn't come out. So it totally would have came out if the movie did better. Thank you guys for sticking around. Just wanted to talk about this game some more and let y'all in on, you know, kind of what I've been talking about over like the past week or so. So sorry I haven't been posting recently. You know, kind of like, you'll probably see another video with me in like the same attire because I'm about to record right after this. Thank you guys for sticking around, and see you later, Super Crew. Peace.